Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your boy Bishop coming at you with some Black Ops 2. As you all know, in my previous video, I went out and bought the 360 again, so I'm going to bring you some Black Ops 2 gameplay. I'm sure it won't be the last time. But want to get us a couple of quick house cleaning things. This is not a live commentary, just so you guys know. I do not have the hookups yet to be able to do live comms like I can on my X1, but that is in the works, so stay tuned for those videos, because I can't wait to start doing my live commentaries with Black Ops 2. This game has just been so much fun to go back and play again. But also, being that it is Black Ops 2, you could say, oh yeah, this is a throwback. Well, this technically is not a throwback for me, because this week, I want to say on Thursday, I'm going to show you guys a real throwback video, because I downloaded my profile, and lo and behold, I found gameplay from myself from 2012 that I want to do a video on, because I was cracking up. It's going to be a lot of fun. I was so terrible, and I had no clue what I was doing, what I was thinking, and I want to show you guys. So stay tuned for that video. It's going to be a lot of fun, and trust me, I will be merciless on myself. But as we all know, this week brings E3. I know some things have started happening on Sunday and Monday, but as we all know, the actual official start date is on Tuesday, which also is going to bring the build-up, I guess you want to say, and the hype for Call of Duty to kind of a beginning, I'm going to say, because once we see what Black Ops 3 is going to be bringing, it's just going to probably bring more hype and more speculation to us. And then obviously we've got the beta coming out, I'm going to guess after E3, so hopefully we'll get an announcement on that as well. One of the biggest things that I wanted to talk about in this video was how the hype starts with Call of Duty. And how we're all excited to go. Remember last time at this year how we were all so pumped to see AW. We were all hyped. We're like, yeah, let's get this and see what's going on. Let's see what the new Call of Duty is going to give us. And then we saw Exos, and we were just like, oh, this is going to change things. And then next thing you know, a little while down the road, I don't want to say how long, a couple months, half a year, whatever it may have been, we start getting the fallout. People start hating on the game, they start nitpicking the heck out of it because it's not playing the way that they want to play, and that's just obviously going to happen. Not everybody's going to be satisfied. So I wanted to kind of talk to you about some of the things that I didn't like about some of the past Call of Duties, and some of the things that I did really, really like. And watch this: a pistol that actually kills somebody, and then follow it up by a panic knife. So. Obviously, as we all know, panic knives are going to be gone, but I'm going to cover the Black Ops 3 reveal later on this week. So, to get to my point at hand here is, going back to Black Ops 2, we lost B. I'm not going to go as far back as World at War and some of the very first Call of Duty games that ever came out, but going back to Black Ops 2, one of the things that I didn't like about this was the quickscope. I honestly am still seeing it to this day. Guys are 2 feet in front of me, and they're quickscoping me when I'm shooting at them with this USMC, which, if you're going to tell me that somebody can snipe me quicker than I can shoot them with a submachine gun, I'm going to laugh in the face. Yeah, I know they're not real games, but still, let's be serious here, people. Call of Duty Ghosts, obviously we all know the Riley thing. You get Riley, you call him in, you die. He makes his way through the map back over to you, killing people on his way to you. I think something could have been done about that, and as we all know, he was a tank. He was impossible to kill. And correct me if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I do not believe that Ghosts had a league or ranked play. That's something that was sorely missing from that game, as far as I can remember. Again, if I'm wrong, please let me know.
Losing Charlie.
And lastly, to me, there was just too many perks in that game. I want to say there was 30+ perks in that game. I lost my mind trying to figure out how I wanted to set up my classes. AW, I'm really starting to lean towards not liking Exos. I have never been one who didn't like them, but honestly, having a guy dead to rights and then having him boost into the air, turn around and shoot me and get the kill, it's just becoming extremely frustrating. AW streaks weren't as good as they could have been. They had some good ideas, but the fact that the only way to really make them extremely good streaks is to add 300 extra points and do things like that. It's just, it didn't play well for me when it came to the streaks. Lastly, ranked play it wasn't as good as it could have been. I think if they just would have copied Black Ops 2, they would have been fine. But that's just that's my opinion, and I don't know if the developers would work together like that. Some of the things though that I did like, Black Ops 2, obviously league play was amazing. The weapon variety, you really could use a lot of different guns, and you could still have good positive gameplays. The maps were great. I don't remember one map that I didn't really like, and this guy needs to get out of my way. Still, I don't get people. And the kill streaks. Obviously, the kill streaks were awesome. You could earn 3 of them just with 1 kill if you had them set up properly. You know, if you had them set up at 500, and 550, and 600, you could earn 3 really quick. Ghosts. I felt like in Ghosts, like they had kind of, I guess you want to say, nerfed the quick scoping. I don't remember it as much in that game. And as an assault rifle player, it seems like Ghost really became an AR-centric game, which obviously for me, personal preference, was something that I really liked. AW, the Exos were a great idea to me. I know I said I'm leaning towards not liking them, but they were a great idea. And I think they've changed the pace of Call of Duty, probably for the future. And I like that the Exos made the games fast-paced. I didn't feel like I had to wait for people. Like in Ghost, sometimes you played on maps that were so big you were waiting, running from one side of the map to the other to try and find somebody. So I did like that the pace was picked up. And I said I liked the Black Ops 2 streaks, but sometimes I felt like I was getting wrecked by streak after streak after streak if the other team had all their streaks ready to go. So in AW, I did like the fact that I didn't feel like I was getting bombarded with hellstorms and you know, bombing runs and things like that. Like you can sometimes get trapped in Black Ops 2. So that was one thing that I did kind of enjoy, with the fact that even though the streaks weren't great, I didn't feel like it was people relying on getting streaks to win games. What else do I want to talk about that I think we're going to find out about it at some point or another? I don't think E3 will announce it, but I want to know what you guys think about the exclusive rights thing that we have going on right now, where Xbox's contract is up. What do you think? Do you think that consoles should have exclusive rights to early DLCs, or do you think it should be across the board? I do believe that one of the reasons for the exclusivity is because that way then all competitive Call of Duty was played on Xboxes and PlayStation wasn't allowed per se. I'm going to keep my opinion right now. I will try and cover it. I will try and bring it up in another video, but I don't want to sway anybody's opinion by giving mine and my reasons behind it. And lastly, one of the things that I did want to kind of, I hope that they explain to us one day, is why they want to release Black Ops 3 on old gen as well. Now, yes, I understand from a money point of view, obviously, but I feel like old gen is holding things back a little bit. And I do know that not everybody can afford to get a new generation console. That's completely understandable, but let me know what you guys think about them still throwing it back to old gen. This is one thing that I will talk about, because I feel like when you have to service a game for new generation consoles and old, it kind of limits some stuff that they can do for me as far as DLC packs or graphics or whatever. But I wish that it would have stayed with just next generation console. But like I said, I'm not going to hate. I understand from a money point of view that not everybody can afford them, and I understand that kind of limits their markets, because people will just play the old games and not the new, if that's the case. So let me know what you guys think. As always, you know, a like is much appreciated. It's helped my channel grow, and now being with Fear Complex, it'll help them grow as well. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to try and get back into things a lot more. Things were crazy, so you know, I'm trying to get myself going again. But as always, thanks for watching. Bye!